Join me today in my soothing, relaxing, vibrating home as I go over what's in this $7 and hope to God it's not today on Movies Merica Live.
In a world where the number of movies available is great, but many are so bad, you'll learn a new definition of hate. One man sifts and reviews through the movie sludge. One man will be the movie cop, jury, and judge. He goes by many names, but you know him by Movies Merica.
Hey there, happy Sunday, everybody. Welcome to this latest episode of Movies Merica Live. As always, I'm your humble host, Van Eberts, and I will be your tour guide, your master of madness during this retro review of 7 episode of Movies Merica Live. And real quick, I just want to welcome my movie maniacs and my fellow freedom-fueled film fanatics there. All right, you guys know who you are, and welcome to this latest episode of Movies Merica Live. And so today, yes, this episode is, you are correct, a episode about a 30-year-old or pretty close to 30-year-old movie here. Hard to believe that this Brad Pitt, Morgan Freeman classic is 30 years old. And so, yes, we're all feeling our mortality a little bit more now that I've said that right there. You're welcome. Okay, so, but you know what? Hopefully I can distract you from that as we go through this classic David Fincher directed movie right there. And so, as you may have heard already, so I'm making a spoiler-free review because quite frankly, I saw for myself when I went and saw 7 in IMAX the other night. I did notice that actually there were some people in there that clearly had never seen 7 before, okay, because they were reacting to some of the scenes in this movie, and I'm sure we could all picture and we all know what scenes we're talking about, that I'm talking about, that they were very they were reacting in a very animated way right there. Like their shock was palpable, okay, you could definitely tell. And so I saw them, and I was like, "Yep, those people. They've never seen this movie before." And it's cool, right? Because the only thing that compares to seeing a fantastic movie the first time is seeing it with somebody that's never seen it before. Maybe you've seen it, okay, or you've seen it. Even if you've seen it, if you're watching it with somebody that has never seen it before, and you know that this movie is so reaction worthy that they are going to react. I love that. Me personally, I love that. I love that watching something like that. So, like for instance, watching Die Hard with somebody that's never seen Die Hard before, and it's just amusing and just a joy to watch them react to the scenes or various scenes in Die Hard or whatever movie it is, Titanic or Apocalypse Now, maybe they're like, oh my God, did he just say I love the smell of napalm in the morning? What? So stuff like that. Okay. But, yep, exactly. So, but yeah, I'm just going to go into the plot of 7 here real quick here. But actually, it just popped into my head. I should remind everybody that you guys can get in the live chat. Okay. You guys don't have to just listen to me go yep, and blab, blab, blab about 7 the whole time. Okay. So this isn't like a classroom where you got to raise your hand in order to be able to speak. Okay. All right. You can speak. You can get in there and and pop into the live chat and let me know what you think. Let me know what you think about 7. Or if by some miracle you've never seen a movie, let me ask me, hey, do you think I should check out this movie? Now, the resounding answer to that question is yeah. Of course. So definitely should check that out. But yeah, you can live chat with me on Rumble and YouTube. Okay, go crazy, go nuts. Now, if you don't want to talk about 7, you can talk about any Brad Pitt or any Morgan Freeman movie or any David Fincher directed movie, or hell, movies in general. Okay, go crazy, go nuts. Who am I? I mean, I know it's only my show, but who am I to restrict what you can live chat me all about and whatnot? So, or you know what, if you're like, Van, it's Sunday, I'm just too tired. I partied so hard last night. I'm like, I got a triple hangover. I can't think of anything witty or clever or funny to say in the live chat. Worry yourself no more, okay? Just get in the live chat and just give me a thumbs up or a hi or hello, Van. I mean, it doesn't have to be witty, okay? I just love hearing from people that are help. Put a poop emoji in the live chat for all I care about right there. So, I got Soundboard Lord here in the chat right there. And yes, Jackie Chan's Who Am I? Exactly right there. Look, he's feeling me right there. He's feeling me, dog. Who am I to dictate what you can put in the live chat right there? And Soundboard Lord has got the right idea right there. And hey, welcome, Soundboard Lord. Thank you for spicing up the audience and the premises of this show right here. But the plot of Seven is basically, and again, I realize anybody who's seen this movie is like, okay, duh, we know what the plot is there, Van. But this is for the newbies, okay, for the people that haven't had their Seven cherry popped, okay. So Brad Pitt, he plays like this, 20-something, 30-something, kind of a newbie kind of detective, okay. And he's teamed up with veteran detective William Somerset, played by Morgan Freeman, in this god-awful crime-ridden town, okay? And so it's up to, the elderly, more established Morgan Freeman character to, show the young rookie the ropes and that kind of thing. Well, Brad Pitt's Detective Mills character has a sense of entitlement. He's like, hey, no one going to tell me what to do. I know. I've served my time. Don't tell me, old man, what to do, But it doesn't take long before they find themselves embroiled in a series of murders that are meant to issue or basically like create forced attrition or forced repentance or forced forgiveness, forget forgiveness, repentance for the seven deadly sins, like gluttony and wrath and sloth and so on and so forth. And so they keep running into these murders that are meant to be this punishment for the seven deadly sins. And so they have to piece together, obviously, who did it, right? And try to predict what's going to happen next or who it's going to happen to next. They're trying to stop this murderer. They're trying to stop this serial killer. And so, like Morgan Freeman's Detective William Somerset, he seems to know what's going on more than Brad Pitt's, Detective Mills character. Okay, Detective Somerset's like, oh, okay, yeah, this is from Milton's Paradise Lost. All those seven deadly sins. It's from that, and other writings and that kind of thing. And he's just showing the young rookie Detective Mills the ropes, and then we're introduced to Tracy. That's Brad Pitt's wife. Well, I guess in real life back then, but Detective Mills' wife, and she's introduced into the mix between Detective Somerset and Detective Mills, and she plays a role in the movie later on. And so basically the plot is, them trying to stop this serial killer who is murdering people based on the seven deadly sins. And it basically takes place. It's a very gritty movie, very dark, that kind of thing right there. It definitely do not take the kiddies to this movie right there, okay? Because if you're trying to warp your children, or like if you're trying to raise your children in a well-adjusted way, then this should be your reaction to taking them to go see Seven.
No, God, please, no.
Exactly. Save yourself thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars in child psychology sessions right there. Okay. So, and real quick here, I'm going to take a little tug off my beer over here, but that is just a reminder for me to remind you that, hey, kick back here and get yourself, grab yourself your beverage, whatever. And basically drink that thing right there. Okay. So just do what you got to do. This is a chance to relax, chill out, because that's what Movies America is all about, is like relaxing, talking about movies and a live chat and all that stuff right there. So with that, oh yeah, there we go. And I'm going to be talking about that beer a little later on there. I'll be going more in depth into that brew here during brew review time there. So have no worries there, all right? But more Seven here. So after the late, great movie critic Roger Ebert, came out and said about Seven that Seven is like, it's this dark, grisly, horrifying, and intelligent thriller, which may be too disturbing for many people. I imagine, although if you can bear to watch it, if you will see filmmaking of a higher order. That was terrible phrasing by Roger there, right there. But once Roger said all that about the movie Seven, I knew I had to see this movie, okay? I knew I had to rush. I just scurry, okay? If people use that word anymore. Do people use the word scurry anymore? I knew I had to scurry to go see it. Plus, the trailers for Seven were real badass right there. And Seven had that aura of having this hard edge to it, right? And I remember it came out when I was really into industrial rock, like Gravity Kills or, Machines of Loving Grace, right? And then on top of that, plus The Crow with Brandon Lee had come out the year before, right? And it just had me itching and scratching for another dark thriller type movie. And you don't have to wait long into Seven to see that this is a dark and morose and menacing movie. Like when Somerset, played by Morgan Freeman, arrives at the scene of this domestic homicide, this garbage dump of a home, towards the beginning of the movie here. That's your introduction to what most of what the rest of Seven is. Everything is just grimy and run down and putrid. You just smell the movie. You're like, you just got to hold your nose in some of the scenes right there, which basically makes you happy as hell that you don't live in that city, right? I mean, it's that moment where you're watching the movie, you're seeing all the griminess and all the crappiness, all the dirt and nasty and the putrid, just picturing the putrid smell in your nose. You're looking around like, oh yeah, thank God I don't live in this in that crap hole of a city right there. So, but with that being said, sorry to our viewers in San Francisco and New York City and Detroit. Okay. And then you get those classic opening credits with the remixed version of 9 Inch Nails, Closer. Let's just say I was in Hot Topic heaven, all right? And one of the great things about how Fincher creates this suffocatingly depressing world is that when you do get to that last act and you actually get out of the cluttered, claustrophobic city, I mean, it is a breath of fresh air, right? I mean, of course you're getting that, as part of, getting out to, end up in this shocking, bloody climax. But, you're still getting out of that decrepit, crappy wasteland of a city, right? In the end, pretty much, it was everything that Roger Ebert said it was. They're the dearly departed Roger Ebert. So, but real quick here, let me do something here. I want to remind you guys of something here while it's top of mind there. And what I want to remind you guys of is something that you guys really are going to be glad that I mentioned. And that is our tdpn.locals.com website right up there. And you may be asking yourself, like, hey, Van, what is that? I'm so curious. I want to know. Well, pardon the beer burp. That is our Till Death Podcast Network website. That's what the TDPN stands for. So tdpn.locals.com. What is there? Well, I shall tell you, my friends. So we've got articles, videos, blogs, all about things like movies, entertainment, politics, hot button sizzling topics of the day, cocktail recipes, all that stuff right there. Okay, a lot of stuff at tdpn.locals.com, presented to you in a way that you are not going to find anywhere else. All right. And as you see down below right there, if you put in promo code TDPN, you get 1 month free membership. Okay. That's free VIP. All right. Membership right there. You get carte blanche, all access activity and all the access you can imagine to tdpn.locals.com. Okay, so you're sitting up there in the VIP lounge, overlooking the rest of the TDPN club. You're up there in the lounge, the hot waitresses and the bottle service, and you're just loving life and that kind of thing, just hobnobbing with all the celebrities at tdpn.locals.com. You're looking down all the people on the dance floor and all the people that aren't in the VIP section going, ha ha, you guys suck. Take that, peasants. I'm a VIP, and I'm sitting up here in the VIP lounge. Yes, I will take more champagne. Thank you. All right. So you can be that person at the tdpn.locals.com VIP section right there for free for 1 month if you put in promo code TDPN. And then after that, to stay in the VIP section, it's just a measly $3 a month, man. That's nothing. It's Trace Dollars. Okay, that's nothing. All right, and then you can brag to all your friends that, hey, I'm a carte blanche. I'm a VIP member. I'm an all-star member of TDPN.locals.com. Jealous? All right, so get on there. Don't sleep on this deal. Get it done. And then real quick here, while I'm thinking about it, hit that like button down there, okay, if you would. All right, just stomp on that like button there, okay, with no hesitation. And then if you haven't already, click on that follow or subscribe button down there, okay? It's just staring at you. Now, if you've already clicked on it, don't click on it again because it'll unfollow me or unsubscribe from me, okay? Don't do that. And then also there's the notification bell down there as well. Click that notification bell right there so that whenever there's a brand new, piping hot, fresh episode of Movies Merica, you hear a ding, 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 ding to let you guys know, okay, so you don't miss anything. So that way you can watch it live like right now, and that way you can live chat with me. So isn't that awesome? What an incentive. You get to live chat with me. And then now if you happen to not be watching this live, if you're watching this like 3 years from now or something like that, well, first off, how you doing? Thanks for watching. And you can still keep the lines of communication going between us right here, okay? That's what the comment section is for down below. Go down in there in the comment section and let me know, hey, is there something that I do that drives you absolutely batty? Is there something that I do that that you absolutely like or turns you on? All right. Or is there a movie that you want me to review? So whatever you want to comment to me about, by all means, constructive criticism, all that stuff. All right, I'm not so delicate and fragile that I can't take constructive criticism right there. Okay, so I know I don't do this perfectly. I'm not the perfect host of a show and whatnot. So I mean, I have to keep talking myself down and thinking like, hey, Van, you are so perfect. You got this thing nailed. And I have to, no, I don't. And then I look in the comments every once in a while like, yep, no, I definitely don't have this thing nailed quite yet. You need a little bit more polishing there, Van. Okay, so with that being said, I'm going to try to get out of that part of the conversation right now. We'll talk about a little bit more Seven right there. Yes. So to be honest with you, everybody, all right, because that's what I'm all about. I'm all about honesty, all right? Honesty and integrity here at Movies Merica Incorporated. And I have to say, I now relate more to Morgan Freeman's Detective Somerset character more than Brad Pitt's Detective Mills character. I mean, maybe it's because I'm older now than the 22 years old I was when I first saw Seven, 30 years ago right there. So, hey, do some quick math. You'll figure out how old I am, right? Now, Mills, to me now, just comes off as some fidgety, scatterbrained, mostly mouth, less brains, overly emotional train wreck, whereas Morgan Freeman's Somerset character is calculating, methodical, patient, cerebral, stoic. He's not fire ready aim, like Mills is, right? Now, Mills is good for providing some good laugh lines and for the more physical side to the duo. I mean, like Somerset in this, he's like, his late 50s or something like that. I mean, he's not hopping off of stuff and cartwheeling off of crap and all that stuff and engaging in, high speed chases, on foot, that kind of thing. That's Mills's job right there. Okay. And then also, Mills is there for Somerset and John Doe, to play off of right there. And now Somerset, to be quite honest, if you've seen this, Somerset does not suffer fools. And it's great to see him body up Mills with some of his lines. Like, it's impressive to see a man feeding off his emotions. Okay, so right when Mills is, having a back and forth, and basically having a dick measuring contest with the photographer there. And so Mills wigs out on the photographer, and that's when Morgan Freeman drops that, it's impressive to see a man feeding off his emotions line right there, just to put Mills back in his place right there, just to rightfully make Mills feel like a complete ass for doing that and not collecting himself, that kind of thing. Now, get ready for this factoid right here. Now, Brad Pitt is older than Morgan Freeman was when shooting this movie. So Brad Pitt, he'd be the one issuing out wisdom to say a 30-something Daniel Kaluuya, in a Seven sequel or something like that. So I know, wow, right? and Freeman and Pitt, I mean, they do mix well in this eventually, not right away. I mean, right, early on in the movie, they are oil and water. Okay, pretty much, they do not mix well whatsoever. But then eventually they do, and then writer Andrew Kevin Walker, mixes in Mills' wife Tracy into the mix, to kind of help bring the two closer together. She brings in, that feminine wisdom right there, where it kind of just shows them like, okay, all right. She brings in the softer side of Sears, right? Or it just kind of shows up like, yeah, why are we at each other's throats, man? Come on, we should get along, all right? I mean, my wife is over there. She's playing the peacemaker and that kind of thing. And that's one of the things that Tracy, the wife, brings to the mix. And she definitely gets her head in the game in the plot of this movie. Yeah. Okay. So, yeah, that's one thing that, if you've seen the movie, you know exactly where I'm going with that there. So, all right. So I think it's time that, I get my brew on right here, because I'm getting awful thirsty. And as you know, that's my not so subtle clue that it is brew review time. All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, let me introduce you to today's brew. And as a little Stone Delicious, let me start that again. Stone Delicious Citrus IPA. And this comes to us from Escondido, California. And this is pretty good stuff right there. Now, right from the jump, I'm not getting any money from Stone Brewing or anything like this. But this is one of their newer brews. It was first brewed in 2022, so they've definitely got some older brews right there. And it's, extra citrusy and extra tangy. It's got some tangerine notes in it from some particular hops that they use in that. It's also got sweet orange peel in it as well. And it really adds up to like this very juicy beer experience here. Okay. And so again, I'm not getting money from Stone, so it's completely objective opinion. When I say that I dig this brew. I dig this brew right here. And it's got a really good scent to it. It's got like orange and kind of a cedar wood flavor to it, like and an orange cream. And yeah, it's got I don't know, like some peach in there, I would dare say. So really damn good. So I mean, hell, even if you don't drink it, hell, it's worth the smell alone right there. And it's like 7.7 alcohol by volume. Okay, so it's it's not the highest alcohol by volume for a beer, but I mean, people typically don't drink beer to basically get wasted, at least not by drinking a 2 or 3 of them, right? If you're gonna waste it off a beer, you're gonna have to drink a whole lot of these bad boys right here. If you're not a fresh-faced daisy to the brew game right there. So, but yeah, pretty damn good right here. And I think that's enough of me yapping about it. I'm going to take a drink off this bad boy. Oh, yeah. It's a lot of citrus in there, but in a good way right there. It's not too tart because that's one thing that people rightfully worry about with citrus beers. Like, is it going to make me pucker the whole time I'm drinking this sucker? And it's like, no, not with this right here. This is a pucker free. I can assure you of that. So, and it's not the most obscure beer that I've ever reviewed. So chances are you could probably get it. You know, you're like if you got a big ass grocery store, someone that you're probably going to be able to get your hands on some Stone Delicious citrus IPA right there. But in the off chance, or basically if you happen to live like in a one stoplight town, or you live out in the middle of the boonies or something like that, maybe you can fire up Open Bar, which is an app on your phone. Pardon me, I'm having some delicious citrus IPA beer burps over here. Or like Uber Eats or drizzly.com. Places like that, you'll be able to get beer delivered to your casa right there. Okay. So with that, everybody, I think that's enough brew review time for now. All right. All right, so now that we've covered the brew, let's cover the gear. Okay, let's cover the merch. And right now, yes, you can click on the merch link in the description right there and get yourself, as you see up there at the very top left, you can get yourself a Movies Merica t-shirt right there. Okay, now you don't have to get it in black. You can get it in, gray or blue or whatever, purple, whatever you want to get that in right there. Okay. And, if you aren't in the mood for a Movies Merica merch or Movies Merica t-shirt, hell, get yourself a Movies Merica phone case or a shot glass or, a pint, a beer, a pint glass for your Stone Delicious Citrus IPA, or hell, we've got Movies Merica yoga pants right there for all you fit ladies right there. And hey, dudes, if you're a dude, don't dare let me catch you ordering yoga pants, all right? Unless you're ordering it for your, your hot lady or something like that. So there you go. All right. But yes, but again, hell, if you're buying for yourself, what am I saying? Your money spends just the same right there. But anyway, so yeah, click on that merch link in the description down below. And then as you see down there, if you put in promo code movies, you'll get free shipping off your Movies Merica merch right there. Okay. Now, when you click on that link, you might not see the Movies Merica merch right away. You might have to do a little scrolling down. You might have to scroll down a little bit, but you will get to the Movies Merica merch right there. I can assure you of that, everybody. All right. So, hey, let's jump into some more Seven here, shall we? And I just got some random thoughts about this classic, now almost 30-year-old movie here. Now, when Kevin Spacey was in this movie, now he had not yet blown up into the superstar that The Usual Suspects would turn him into, because remember, he won the Best Supporting Actor for the movie The Usual Suspects. I mean, when Seven came out, no one knew what a Kaiser Soze was, right? Okay, so this is before that. So David Fincher just got lucky. Okay, he just stumbled on to some really good fortune by having Kevin Spacey in his movie. Now, less people are going to share that sentiment that I just said about Kevin Spacey and David Fincher being lucky to have him in the movie now, because obviously he's been, intertwined in some controversy and that kind of thing. And Kevin Spacey is not what we thought he was, back in, 1995 or 96. Like, we were none the wiser, okay, as far as who Kevin Spacey was right there. Now, another random thought about Seven is during the opening credits, you may have noticed that there were multiple instances, or you might have seen multiple sightings of the codes D35 and C24. And in case you didn't know what those are when you're watching the opening credits there and seeing the D35 and C24 codes in those very cool opening credits, is those are codes for gambit moves in chess. So, like, say D35 is code for a variation of the Queen's Gambit. And I believe that Fincher put those in the opening credits because we see John Doe make a gambit move like towards the end of the movie. So it's a means to an end, and the end specifically for his gamut is the end of the movie. The shocking climax. The what's in the box. Climax that anybody that's seen Seven is very, very well aware of there. So, but all right, let's do this here real quick. And I just want to tell you guys all about a fantastic. I was about to say fantastic spoiler. How about that? How about just do this for a fantastic sponsor for the show here, and that is Flip City Magazine. And Flip City Magazine. What you should be asking yourself right now is, what is Flip City Magazine? Well, I shall tell you. Okay, so remember Mad Magazine and Cracked? Okay, like those magazines that back in the day, say 20 years ago, you would be able to you could count on picking up a Mad Magazine with Alfred E. Newman, and What Me Worry, all of that. You could count on picking up a Mad Magazine and just getting a couple of giggles, right? A couple of chuckles, You're having a bad day. Your old lady's on your ass to clean out the garage. Your boss is on your butt. Get the cover sheet on that TPS report there. All right, come on, Peter. All right, and so you need a little amusement. All right, and so you used to be able to grab a Mad Magazine and get a chuckle, right? Well, unfortunately, Mad Magazine and Crack Magazine, they allowed themselves to get assimilated into the woke Borg. And so it was time for a replacement for Mad Magazine and Crack right there. So enter Flip City, where their only priority is to make you laugh. Okay, that's it. They're not in the teaching you how to live the perfect woke lifestyle like Mad Magazine and Cracked is now. Flip City just wants to get you laughing so hard you piss your pants. Well, maybe not that. That's not a very good selling point right there. Okay, so or if you tend to be a piss your pants kind of person when you're laughing so hard, maybe read Flip City while you're on the porcelain throne. Okay, maybe do that right there. But enough of me lousing up this Flip City promo here. Let's hear it straight from them.
I love Flip City. It has brought new types of badassery and integrity to the print medium.
Genuinely cutting, but also funny, and obviously just chaotic and very fun.
All right. So, yes, that should have enticed you. That should have you running for the opportunity to subscribe to Flip City Magazine. And we're making it very easy for you to do just that, to make your wildest dreams come true. Because we've got the Flip City join link or the Flip City subscribe link down in the description down below. All right. So, yes, you are excuse free. You have no reason not to subscribe to Flip City right there. And as you see, when you click on that link in the description and you put in promo code MOVIES, you are going to get 10% off your order of the best non-woke comic around. All right. So, I mean, it's so exciting. All right. It gets me fired up. All right. There you go. It gets me a little, never mind. All right. So let's get the Flip City in your fingertips right there, because I've got Flip City right here in my fingertips right there. There you go. Look at that. Flip City. Look at the sheen. Look at the gleam. Look at the shine on that right there. It's just cool to have a magazine like right here that you can just open up and read, because sometimes like just going to a website just gets old. But look at that right there. You got like drinker recipes right there. You've got all kinds of like articles and all that stuff. You got great artwork in here as well. If I can get that, there we go. Hey, got Trumpy Trump in there as well. And there we go, like that. Look at all this great, vibrant, colorful content in here. There we go. Even got hot babes in there. There you go. There we go. There we go. So, Flip City Magazine. Check it out right here. Get your hands on some right there, and let a good old pile of Flip City, build up onto your coffee table right there. So that when you have, visitors and guests to your home right there, you're going to be the envy of all your friends and family, because they're going to be like, oh my God, he's got Flip City Magazine. I've heard so much about that magazine. I haven't got it, but he's got it right there. So you are going to be the most powerful, the most impressive person in your family and amongst your friends, all right? But hey, if you snooze, you lose, all right? So get yourself some Flip City Magazine, all right? Get it done right now, all right? And hey, we got all kinds of folks up here in the live chat mosh pit right there, and Ravage Battles. What's in the bowl, bitch? Oh! So he's combining a little 7 with the little Andrew Dice Clay. And what's in the bowl, bitch? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, gotta love that right there. Little Jack Horner sat in the corner. All that right there. And Channel 2 Action News. Well, how the turns have tabled right there. Welcome, Channel 2 Action News. Thanks for spicing up and enhancing the show right there. And same to you, Ravage Battle right there. And hey, right there, we got Lindy Rig 87 coming in here and talking about some tugging by yours truly right there. Well, I do what I can do to increase morale amongst the troops right there. So I am not above that there. So I do what I can for my fellow man. All right, so there you go. You have to be a servant leader. Okay, you got to lead by example right there. And Lindy Rig 87 has made that known right there. So welcome, Lindy Rig 87 there, and check out Lindy Rig on Rumble there, and you can check out basically anybody in the live chat. If you're in the live chat, you see like Ravage Battle and Lindy Rig 87. Chances are, if you click on their avatar right there, you're going to see that they have their own great content on Rumble, okay? And don't miss that right there. Enhance your life right there by checking out their content there as well. All right, so real quick here, just want to let you guys know that, of course, as usual, we're going to have a Movies Merica spoiler warning show this Thursday night right there. And with that, I am going to take an even deeper dive into the movie we're talking about today, 7, okay? So it's going to be even more in-depth, okay? It's going to be we're going to cross our T's and dot our I's even more about this classic Brad Pitt, Morgan Freeman murder mystery right there. Okay, so 7. And I can't wait because I love talking about 7 there, okay? And right there. And I like talking about 7 as I use Icy Hot as my conditioner too. So hey, who knew? Channel 2 Action News uses Icy Hot as a conditioner as well there. So hey, you know what? Different strokes for different folks, as they say right there. Okay, so yeah, join me this Thursday night. That comes on at 7 Eastern, 6 Central, 5 Mountain, and 4 Pacific. Thursday night, so don't miss it. And then even if if by some miracle you have not seen 7 and you don't want it spoiled, because I'm going to be spoiling the hell out of 7 on Thursday night, you can just fire up the show and just mute it. That's all you got to do. Just hit the old mute button on the show, and you're still helping me out, but you're not spoiling the movie. Now, what you should be doing is you should be watching 7, okay? Now, make sure the kiddies are out of the room, all right? You don't need to be warping your children's minds, okay? You don't want to be turning your well-adjusted children into psycho serial killers, okay? There you go. Don't do it. All right. And Ravage Battles, he's killing it right there, yes. How appropriate for a serial killer movie like 7 there. Absolutely. Now, is 7 a woke after school special? Not at all. Okay. This is before the Hollywood woke prairie dogs dared stick their heads out of the holes that they live in. All right. Matter of fact, actually, some of the woke jokes hate at least one part of the movie 7. So the woke jokes, they go out of their way to be triggered by what they call Detective Mills' casual homophobia when he's complaining about Somerset sitting right next to him at the pizza joint as they wait for the FBI guys to show up, because that's when Brad Pitt is like, why do you gotta sit right next to me, man? I don't want people thinking we're dating or something like that. So then the woke jokes, they use that word homophobia, which is not really a valid word. That's homophobia or homophobic. That's basically just a word that the Rainbow Borg created to try to shut down any kind of debate about, everything rainbow and that kind of thing. So it's basically with the word homophobia or homophobic, what they hope it does to you when they use it is they hope when they use it, you go from debating them to going, oh no, I'm not homophobic. I no, I'm not. Okay, whatever you say there, Rainbow Borg, I'll stop debating you. Okay, you win, and I lose. All right, I'm not homophobic at all. Please don't tell anybody I'm homophobic. Like, that's the reaction they're looking for. But when they call you homophobic or say that you're engaging in homophobia, as long as you give them the appropriate response of like, hey, go screw your word homophobic and homophobia, okay, and shut that down right there and show them like, oh, crap, I'm not dealing with some mental midget right here. Typically, when I use the word homophobia, the mental midget that I'm debating with, curls up, in the fetal position in the corner and begs me to stop debating them right there. But not this guy or not this gal. They apparently have a strong head on their shoulders, and they're not scared of the word homophobia because they know it's not a valid word. Okay, that's what I'm getting at right there. And about 7, any movie that causes the Rainbow Borg to clutch their pearls certainly is not woke to me right there. So I could tell you. Robert Bell says, I could tell you how it ends. There you right there. And Lindy Riggs, I haven't seen 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6. Will I understand this movie? Yes. If you haven't seen the rest of the movie in the 7 cinematic universe, you might be confused right there. And there you go. Don't talk about Shawshank. Rule number 1, don't talk about Shawshank Club. Rule number 2, don't talk about Shawshank Club right there. Especially you, fresh fish. All right? Don't do it, fresh fish. So, I'm not even supposed to be here. I want my mom. I had your mama. She wasn't that good. I love that line from the Shawshank Redemption right there. Like, I want my mother. I had your mother. She's not that good. That makes me want to watch the Shawshank Redemption all over again right there. All right, guys and gals right there. If you happen to be watching right now live and you are digging what I'm doing enough to throw, maybe 1 or 2 or 5 or however many dollars my way, okay, well, you can definitely do that, okay? You can do that via Rumble or YouTube, actually. Now, if you don't feel like doing it, by all means, don't do it. It's only if you rightfully think I deserve some financial compensation, okay? And so how you do it in Rumble is you do it via Rumble Rant. And how you do that is down by where you type in your live chat message, you're going to see a button with a $sign, a button with a $sign on it. And once you click on that, it'll just ask you how much you want to throw my way. And that's it. That's all there is to it. And then if you're in YouTube, you can give me what's called a super chat. And very easy. It's very similar. Just down by where you type in your live chat message, just click on the button with the $bill on it. And again, it'll just ask you how much you want to donate to me. And very easy, okay? There you go. I appreciate anything that anybody can throw my way. That's fine. Again, if not, that's totally cool. I can't always afford to donate to shows that I watch or anything like that. And so I just appreciate you guys watching the show, and especially the live chat, because if you're in the live chat, like Channel 2 Extra News, Ravage Battle, and Lindy Rig, and Soundboard Lord, there, you are going above and beyond, okay, in we're watching the show right there. You are the elites. You are the VIP, because you're not just watching, you're engaging right there. Even if you're just giving me a thumbs up in the live chat, or you're just saying, hey, you dick, what are you doing? Like, it doesn't have to be witty. It doesn't have to be jokey. It doesn't have to be anything like that. You can just put a crap emoji in the live chat for all I care right there. And hey, we got Lindy Rig 87 throwing a $10 Rumble rant my way, and he says, like this right there. Exactly. Yeah. He picked up what I was putting down right there, right? And in about sending me a Rumble rant right there, and throwing some money my way. So I appreciate that, Lindy Rig 87. So that deserves a drink right there. And as you see right there, Channel 2 Action News, he comes in here swinging as well with a $10 Rumble rant as well right there. He will not be denied. These guys are champions. They are the elite. They are the special forces of Movies America Live today, okay? So you do not want to run into these guys in a dark alley, because they will mess you up, because they are highly trained Movies America warriors. Lindy Rig 87 and Channel 2 Action News right there. And Channel 2 Action News says, no, Lindy, like this, God. All right, here we go. And to you, Channel 2 Action News, here we go. This is for you, God. Do those chickens have sharp talons? You guys have like awesome Rumble rant skills. Okay, there you go. Yeah, love it right there. Got to do it. You guys are taking care of business right there. Exactly. Ravage Battle. He's doing what I would do right there. Van, that's from both of us. There you go. Exactly. I just be like sucking off of somebody else's Rumble rant right there. Like, oh yeah, it's from the both of us right there. And then yeah, there you go. I Venmo Channel 2 Action News $5. There you go. Exactly. Like you're taking a play out of my playbook right there, Ravage Battle. So I admire that. Right there. All right. So my final thoughts about Seven is check out this movie. Okay, this movie is a movie that deserves to be watched. Okay, if by some miracle you are somebody that has not seen Seven, okay, again, this movie is almost 30 years old here, but you may have been turned off by the title. I mean, the title is just Seven, okay, and it doesn't have the Marvel logo or the DC logo on it, or Star Wars or Disney or anything like that. So, pardon me, right there. Too many Rumble rants and too many beer drinks right there. So, but hey, it's a good problem to have right there. So, but yeah, check it out if you haven't right there. Don't be scared that it came out in 1995. Okay, it's that the kind of movie that holds up, in even today and that kind of thing. So it's not like the movies where you see them like walking into a phone booth. Like and today, people are like Gen Z's like, what the hell's a phone booth? What is that? Oh, I'm getting a page. Somebody's paging me on my pager. Gen Z is like, what the hell's a pager? Okay. So you don't have to worry about that in this movie. It's a very good movie. Now, again, don't watch it with the kids in the room. All right. This is a graphic, very violent movie. Matter of fact, there's a scene with a fat guy's dong in there. So you definitely don't want your kids watching this movie right there. So there you go. There. Right there. And yeah, like the movie Phone Booth. Does that one hold up? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it holds up about as well as the movie Dot Matrix Printer. Okay, so there. So yeah, Phone Booth is. Yeah, I don't think Joel Schumacher, who directed that movie, the late great Joel Schumacher, who also brought us Flatliners and The Lost Boys. Joel Schumacher, when he made the movie Phone Booth with Colin Farrell, wasn't really thinking ahead. Right there. So, but yes, you speaketh trutheth there, Lindy Rig 87 right there. So absolutely. All right. So real quick here, just let me remind you that definitely follow Movies America on Rumble, and I'm on X. I was about to say Twitter. I'm on X. I'm on Gab. I'm on Facebook, all under the handle of @MoviesMerica. And then if you DM me through X at my @MoviesMerica account, just let me know that, hey, Van, I followed you on Rumble and Gab and Facebook, wherever you followed me at. No, I am not on Grindr, okay? As, like the live chat may think, or the rest of the world may think, or I'm not on there yet. So don't bother trying to follow me on there. So yeah, just let me know that you follow me on the platform and I will follow you back. All right. So because you following me, it costs you nothing. Okay. And so me following me back costs me nothing as well. So it's the least I can do if you follow me there, right there. So, and yeah, everybody in the live chat, basically observe everybody in the live chat and go follow them. Follow Ravage Battle and Lindy Rig 87 and Soundboard Lord and all of them. Okay, just go follow them on Rumble and any other platform that you happen to find them on. Because again, it costs you nothing. Okay, but we all need to support each other right there. Okay, we all have to stick with each other. Okay, sorry, that was embarrassing. That was embarrassingly emotional. Right there. I get in my feels way too early there, as you guys have probably noticed over the years of me doing this show right there. But again, hey, everybody, thanks for watching, including you lurkers. Lurkers are people that watch or listen, but they don't get in the live chat. But especially I want to thank the people that are in the live chat that are the elite, the VIP, because they go above and beyond because they live chat. Now, if you're watching the show and you're behind the wheel of an 18-wheeler or, you're making some jalapeno poppers, well, your hands aren't exactly free, so you can't live chat. So I get that right there. All right, so I hear you there. So, and Ravage Battle's like, I'm not really paying that close attention there. So, yeah, I don't blame you. Right? I'm a little ADD myself right there. I'm just going to squirrel. Okay, so I'm that way as well. All right, well, let's wrap this bad boy up, but not before I tell you, hey, people, get out there. Those movies aren't going to watch themselves. See ya.
Hey, everybody! Hey! I got the police after me. They're coming after me, okay? But I got just enough time to ask you. Just like this video, if you would, and then subscribe to this channel, okay? I'm gonna be in handcuffs pretty soon. I gotta tell you. And so before they haul me off, make sure you watch these videos over here, okay? And thanks for watching this video and the Till Death Podcast Network, okay? I gotta go.